Hey there, your automation toolbox. What does that mean? Um, I've talked this week about a number of ways that automation can impact you, and what I'm really getting at, we talked about calendaring. I talked about automating your email. I talked about automating your filing, automating all kinds of things, your bill pay and your finances. Why the talk on automation when I usually talk about how you think? And the reality is, I want you to have more time to think. If you take stuff off your plate, you have more time to keep the right things in mind. We talked about that in the first automation discussion. So today, what I want to talk about is your toolbox that allows you to use automation. And how do you figure out what tools you have, what tools you need, where you need to go? And it's really simple. What's distracting you? And why is it distracting you? And how can you get better focus? And one of the easiest tools, and this is something I recommend people do for all kinds of reasons, but it works perfectly in this automation space. And let's take your day and break it out into 15-minute increments. And you can do 30 minutes or an hour if that makes more sense to you. I tend to use 15 because I want to get a little bit granular. I used to say, hey, make a list of all the tasks you do in a week, but nobody remembers that. So what do you do from 9 to 9:15? What did you do from 9:15 to 9:30? And when you take all those tasks, what are the ones that are really adding value to what you do? And what are the ones that have to get done, but they don't take any of your special skill to do them? And a lot of discussions around this, people talk about delegating to others, get virtual assistants, do all of that. That's great if you don't have the option to automate. But if you have the option to automate, you can still be in control of those things to your preferences. You can still have your own comfort level with them, but you don't have to be doing them constantly. And so take those time blocks of 15 minutes. That'd be step one. Step two is look at it. What are you spending your time on? And then what tasks can you do to make that more efficient? Once you've done that, what tools are out there that can take care of those tasks for you? We talked about calendars and financing, but in your particular world, your particular specifics, it may not be as general as automating email or finances or your calendar, that type of thing. It may be something that is very particular to your skill, your industry, your line of work. But look at those and take a look at what's out there in the marketplace. See what other people, when you go to trade events, what kind of tools are they pushing? What's got the buzz? What are people talking about that's making a difference in their world? And how can you adapt that to yours? A lot of times people in the same industry have the same problems. I say a lot of times, it's really all the time. But how can you take that and bring that into you? How do you develop that toolbox? You may have some of these tools and not know it. Really look at what technologies you have. Look at what's there. And if automation doesn't do it for you, then you can look at, can I outsource that function? Can I get somebody else to do that for me? Another place I want you to look at automation, though, and this is kind of a twist. I've always said it's to take your the valuable time that you have and apply it to the things where you add the most value. But it can also be an area that you're not as strong. It's not your strength zone, and you can automate or delegate those things as well. So look at it from where do you add the most value, and are you spending time doing things that somebody else could do or some automated function can do? And then is there some automated function or person that can do it better than I can do it? So hope this helps. Have a great, great, great day.